Hey, welcome to the Pink Parley. It's your fine ass host Molly, and welcome to the show. So you guys, I don't know if y'all been following me on the Instagram at the Pink Parley, but I've been active out here as I promised you guys. I said I was going to be collabing with folks, and that's exactly what I've been doing. Shout out to Sunlit and over there at the 33rd Compound, the content creator event there, and it was just so lit. And it's just so nice to have all us creatives be in one space with good vibes and just network and take pictures, and you know, that was super amazing. And I'm super excited because I did a collab with my podcasting friend Mary at the Pusssykat Chronicles. So yeah, y'all check out these photos. Ooh. Yes, so oh my god, she is just so amazing. Her personality, she is gonna even help me get the Pink Parley studio together, and I don't know, it's just like she's God sent. Like, I've been dying to collab with some other female podcasters, and I've been following her actually for a while, and then when she finally followed the Pink Parley page back, I'm like, it's up. And like, literally, we didn't waste no time with this. We immediately just clicked, and yeah, she's dope. So definitely am looking forward to more things with her. You know, y'all, even though there's so many good things going on in my life, right? Like, this is like the highlight of my whole life. I still have people, and not just any old people. I got family members, my own flesh and my own blood, doing whatever they can do to hurt me. And even though I have not even talked to this family member in almost a decade, this family member has my child. And basically, I'm just in a really messed up situation, and it's had me so depressed, you guys, that I didn't even want to do the show. Like, I was just like, this whole week I've been numb. I've been trying to write topics, and I mean, they're coming along, but it's just, I can't even focus my brain on this. So I had to think of what it is that I needed to do. And I think I need to just let it out a little bit on the episode, just to vent and talk about a little bit about what I went through. And also just maybe just relax from just the serious topics. Maybe just play a game so you guys can just get to know me more. And it's still lit because it's the Pink Parley. But yeah, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit more about what I'm going through. So roll up if you smoke, sip your drink if you drink. And if you got to be sober, then just listen to this realness I'm finna give y'all. Okay. So yeah, you guys. So basically, I'm in a situation with my child, right? And this happened a long time ago. I got the custody taken from my son before I was a sex worker or anything like that. I was just a square girl that had a baby young that was literally just trying to figure out her life, right? But anyways, I ended up getting into a fight with my aunt, which she started with me, but I ended up beating her ass, and it got to a point where she called the police on me. I got arrested for some warrants, and then she pressed some charges on me. My son got taken just that fast. It wasn't like I was just neglecting my son, being a bad mom. Like, no. If anything, they even said that was one of the most well taken care babies they ever took, you know? But it's just been a very complicating situation because I'm dealing with the Los Angeles Children's Court, which is the worst. And if anyone knows that particular court especially, it's the worst. They completely go against the parents. They're just all in it for the money, for the kids. They'll even lie on you. The attorneys they offer you don't fight for you, and then ultimately they really don't even give resources. So I'm really stuck in a situation because it's not even an open case, it's a closed case. It was just also making it more difficult. Being lied to years ago by my grandma, you know, at the time when she was smiling in my face, you know, acting cool with me, letting me see my child all the time, day in and day out, you know. So I'm thinking everything's great, we've made amends, you know, everything's good with us again, you know. And yeah, you know, she convinced me to close the case, and I did, and I thought that everything would go smooth with us, and that's right then and there, that's when she put restraining orders on me. Like, she flipped the switch and acted so weird, you guys. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. This is the lady that raised me too. So it's just crazy how evil this lady really, really is. And she's been evil to me my whole damn life, by the way. But you know, it's sad because my son suffers through this, and the only option I have to see my child, you guys, is I have to pay a monitor to see my child. And that's just my grandma being an asshole, because really she can't just say no, because if she could, she would say that, like, no, you can't see him at all. Like, that's what she really wants to do. But because of the court order that says I get my 2-hour visits, like that right there, she can't really go against it too much, or I could go against her in court. So the only thing that she can't say to be a dick is, oh, she doesn't want anyone else in the family to do it, because she snatched my son from everyone else in the family as well. So she doesn't want anyone else involved, so I have to pay a third-party person to do these visits. I already ran through 3 of them. I've been doing this for the past 8 years, you guys. 8 fucking years. I've been sitting here as angry as I am about it. I'm so happy to see my son, but you know, it makes me so mad that, for one, I pay money to see my son, but ultimately for 2, I only get 2 hours. It's the happiest, most saddest day of my life, and every Sunday this happens. Every single Sunday. It's the only thing I look forward to in my week, and it's the saddest thing I ever go through. Like, Sundays are just really, really hard for me. Like, that's why I usually just chill on Sundays, because it's sad, you know, and I see the sad look in my son's face, or my son wanting these longer visits, you know, and I got this evil bitch that's just ruining my son's life, you know, and it's completely out of my control. Like, I've conquered everything else. This bitch has been evil to me, and yes, she's made my life fucking hard, but I've fought back and I've made it through every fucking obstacle. But this one right here, I can't do it, and it's like feeling so helpless and feeling like you're trying so hard and it's not working. It's gotten me to a point of like, do I still be nice in this situation? I've been so kind. I haven't tried to find her. I've even seen her sitting in the car. I should just walk up to the car and just you know, just slap the bitch right in her head, you know, just slap her right in her fucking head. But no, I'm like, I'm going to be nice about it. I think I have a location where my son is. Mind you, I don't know exactly where my son is either, which makes it harder. But I think I might have an address on him. And what do? Like, could I pull up over there? No, I haven't done it. I haven't looked her down, searched for her, or anything like that. I've been like, I'm just going to be by the book. I don't want them making it seem like I'm angry. I'm not going to go to jail. I'm not going to, and it's like, I'm not getting anywhere. And it's like, now I'm angry. I don't give a fuck anymore. So anyways, back to these visits, right, you guys? These damn visits. It's this lady who calls herself Dr. Sharon Van. Just, if anyone's out there in this world looking for paid monitor visits, I would not recommend her at all. Or a lot of them, honestly. But yeah, she, from day one, to be honest with you guys, I never liked the bitch. The first day I met this bitch, I did not like her. For one, she's catfish, because on her little profile picture, she got a picture of her from maybe like 40 fucking years ago when she was slim, trim like a bicycle rim, and looked cool. Now she didn't let herself go. She's extremely unhealthy. You know, she has lymphedema and swelling all in her ankles, and she just looks really tired all the time. And even on the first visit, she was like nodding off. You know, she got up and, you know, her butt stunk. Like, she stunk, like, and she looked very unkept. And I was like, ooh, like, if this is a doctor, I don't think she's practicing anymore. And she looks like she's really down on her luck. But then it seemed like, as the visits kept going, you know, I kept paying her for the visits and stuff, it did seem like she worked on her appearance, but not that attitude. So there's been times where she has really snapped at me, or even snapped at my child, and that's completely out of her job. Like, you are not supposed to correct my son. And also, my son is not bad. Like, he's such a good kid that, like, you don't even have to talk to him that way. Like, he understands. Like, or even if you tell him to stop, like, he's not an annoying ass kid that's not gonna listen. Like, he does listen. So yeah, so I was just like, and mind you, when I come at her, I'm very mindful of everything. You know what I mean? Like, I have so much self-control, you guys. Mind you, for 8 years, I could have been slapped the shit out of my own grandma, you know, for playing with me. But no, I've held it in because I have self-control, right? I think about everything that's going on in my life. This monitor that keeps trying me or checking my son when I could have slapped her too. Like, you know, did I do that? No, because I have self-control. I know that I'm trying to be as positive of a person as possible, non-problematic. I just want these visits to go as smooth as possible, and I'm just hoping to progress in this damn case. But on this last day, like this few days ago, you guys, like, and I actually posted a picture on the Instagram account of me crying. These particular tears were because I scheduled the visit at a place that we typically go to. We go to a few places, but this is a place round one at Lakewood Center. It's like fun little arcade place or whatever for the kids, and Rylan loves to go there sometimes. And not as much as the other place he likes to go to, but he likes to go there, and we like to get Korean corn dogs from the mall and all that cool stuff, right? So I schedule it, and on this day, it's just like it's a big day. It's content creator day, and I'm over here running around trying to get over to this visit, trying to make sure I get everything I need to do so that after this visit, I can go straight over to the compound to do the event, you know. So I'm like, I guess I have a lot on my mind, and I misplaced my key fob. Like, it was just crazy, right? So I'm thinking I'm not even gonna be able to make this visit. So I'm just like letting her know, like a heads up, like, hey, you know, I left my key fob and stuff like that. So I guess like I found my key fob, y'all. Like, I was tripping. I do find my shit, you know. Mind you, I'm like completely sober. I'm on my way to the visit. So I get there, and I don't see her. Typically, I would see her because she claimed she was sitting in her car. I thought I would see her there, and I didn't. And, you know, her communication is so poor. Like, she's terrible at communicating with me. There's been plenty of times where I've tried to call her or text her, and she doesn't answer or respond right away. So I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? But see, I never call her out on it because, mind you, I'm not trying to be problematic. But today I had enough because now I'm sitting here, I'm like, what is going on? She's saying that I guess there's some confusion and they're at Gardena, but then she's also trying to tell me she's at round one. So when things don't make sense to me because I know you're lying or something like that, that pisses me off. Like, I hate when shit don't line up or don't add up properly in my mind. Because, see, I'm a smart person, and I get fucking mad when people insult my intelligence. So it was kind of like the shit that she was saying just wasn't adding up. So I'm like, if you're at round one, how the hell you get all the way to Gardena? Then, you know, I try to call her, and she's not answering the call, so I'm texting her. She ain't answering my text messages. Then I'm finally like telling her, but still calm, because I'm still mindful of the situation that I'm in, but I'm mad. And because at this point I've called my grandma because she literally was not on her job. Like, the whole point of me paying a monitor is like, so I don't even have any contact with my grandmother, right? Now I'm blowing up my grandma because I don't know what the hell going on. And then this bitch is telling me, this is where really set me off, you guys. And this is not what she's admitting to at all. She making me sound like a bad person. She said to me that I got your son in my car and I'm finna take off with him and you're not gonna see him. What? So I'm like, well, where's my grandma? What the hell's going on? I'm trying to call my grandma. This petty ass stupid bitch don't answer my calls ever. Haven't done so in about 8 years. So, or more than that. So I'm like, what is going on? You know? So anyways, long story short, this shit isn't going too well, you guys. And this is a situation where it's gonna prolong me seeing my son. And I only get that 1-2 hour visit a week, you guys. And now I have to go without seeing him. Now I feel like I've disappointed my son. And it's hard. I can't even get a phone call with my son. When I tell you my grandma won't let me do nothing with my child to have any type of significant bond, and she's doing the shit on purpose, and they just, you know, it's nothing else that I can do right now. It's really, really heartbreaking for me, you guys. And I want to make this podcast episode be about sex, but it's like, this shit has been fucking with me, and it's still not resolved. Like, I need to find another paid monitor. I'm already on the third one. They're not that easy to find. Like, it's not much help in finding them. And, you know, the list they give you, most of their numbers are disconnected. Like, this is like a very stressful thing. I also got to put an episode together. I also got to do my internship at the damn hospital. Like, there's so many things that I'm doing, you guys. But this one right here is like the main one that's just like, what am I gonna do? You know, like, I just want to see my baby. And why is everyone fucking with me? And how do I keep moving forward? How do I stay calm? Because I don't think I can anymore, you guys. And it's crazy. Like, you know, I have some people that look up to me, and that's so dope. Like, but, you know, I had a friend hit me up like, how do you stay so strong? How do you ignore these stupid, ignorant people? And, you know, and I'm like, I don't know, you guys. Like, cause I be wanting to slap the shit out of so many people every single day. And like, when I tell you, like, my only coping mechanism right now is the pink parlay. And even now, like with this situation, like this is really a triggering situation where anything can set me the fuck off, because it's just so much on me emotionally, you know? And I'm just trying to, you know, that was such a big day. And I told you guys, it's like always when a big moment is coming for me, like it's always some bullshit, right? To fuck with my head and just completely throw me off of everything that I'm doing, you know? And as depressed as I was, I still went to Content Creator Day. I'm so happy I did. I got to meet so many great people. Going to Mary's set the next day following that, doing the Pusssykat Chronicles with her was amazing. And like, life couldn't be going more great, but then more fucked up at the same time, man. And it's just a lot. So I don't really have a topic for the day. I do have topics planned out, but I just wanted to just vent on that, because I'm trying to seek help. Anyone that's familiar with the Los Angeles Children's Court, like anyone out there that just knows anyone that could possibly help me, any other parents that's going through some issues, like my dream would be to just like start a whole march up there for real and get some justice on our cases. Like, something's got to change, and they've been doing this for decades. I was a part of that court, my son's been a part of that court, and when I tell you they've done more bad than good, and the foster homes, that everything that DCFS approves as caregivers are horrible people. Like, you know, it's just a fucked up thing. It's all about the money, and it is a lot of money involved, and it's what it is, like, real talk. But, you know, wrap that part on up, the emotional part. I do want to kind of get a little bit more lighthearted with you guys. So I decided, why not play a little game with you guys? So, welcome to Play Parley. It's your fun, big booty host, Molly. And today we are playing a game. Hey, y'all. So, I have my game here called The Hot Seats. And I didn't even have the whole deck with me, but I got some cards from the deck. I'll be pulling some of these cards from the deck, and we'll be answering these questions with nothing but 100% realness. I also have a little drink in my cup as well, so I'm just going to take a sip, because it was one of the episodes where it's like, I need a little cocktail, for real. So yes, this is my game, Hot Seat. Got it from Target. And it says, what is something I wouldn't do for $1 million? First of all, $1 million? Like, for what? There's not too much I wouldn't do. I would do a lot for $1 million, you guys. Like, I don't think there's, like, what wouldn't I do? I guess anything that would go like just completely beyond my character and my pride and my dignity. I guess like I don't know. Someone told me to like go fuck a horse or something. Like, that's really low. Like, that's like, come on, bro. Like, for $1 million, I'd be like, is there something else that I can do? Like, that's not with an animal. You know, like, it would have to be something like that. That's just like way beyond like anything that I would fucking do, like, for real. The next card. What is something about me that sounds fake but is actually 100% true? This is a weird question. I'm gonna take a sip to it too as well, but I don't think there's not a lot of things that people don't believe about me, because I've always just been so transparent. So I don't think people would ever think that I was like lying. I will say though, a lot of people maybe ask if my butt's real, or a lot of people think it's fake. But other than that, like, I don't know. Like, people wouldn't say like Molly's faking about that. Like, if anything, people will probably say like, oh yeah, Molly said it, then it happened. Like, you know, people know that I'm not the one to really lie about anything. So yeah. I'll still take a sip just for being a real bitch, okay? What is at the top of my bucket list? So what's at the top of my bucket list, actually, I don't even know if this is called like a bucket list, but I really want to go to fucking Dominican Republic. I've been talking about this for so damn long. I've been watching everything they do. I done ate the food. I've been looking at the women. I've been trying to learn the language and the slang and the music, all of that. And I still ain't got my black ass over there to the DR, but hopefully real soon. Like my next big vacation, when I really can take some time off to just relax and enjoy something, I'm going to go to Dominican Republic. Without a doubt, no questions asked. But I guess like if I wanted to talk about a more like daring bucket list, because I think a bucket list is something that you're supposed to do that's like wow, before you die type thing. I would love to do like something really adventurous, like skydiving or something really wild like that. I don't know if I would love the experience, but I do like doing things like that at least one good time. You know what I mean? Like I do enjoy like thrills. But like sometimes not all thrills are enjoyable. Like when I was in the Philippines and I jumped off this high ass cliff into the ocean, like I did the jump, but I didn't enjoy it. The water went up in my nose. See, I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm not just a swimmer. I didn't think to close my nose up, so the water went like up my nose and like I don't know. The water splashed me. It hurt. So like it just wasn't an enjoyable experience. But it was like, all right, I did that and moving on. Like I'm one of those type of people. If it's something like that, like I can't imagine me really loving skydiving. Like it's a nice thrill. And it's like, but I could imagine this shit just being a little bit uncomfortable. And I'll be like, okay, I did this. We done here. But yeah, next question. Where is the worst place someone can take me on a first date? So, I mean, I think I'm such a like humble and like cool ass person, and I like different experiences. And even if I don't understand the experience, I do love learning about new things and stuff like that. So I'm not really the type to probably like be too picky on the first date. But I guess something I wouldn't like is anything with like a lot of bugs. Don't take me to like a fucking rose garden and there's like tons of bees everywhere. Like I'm super scared of bees. So anything like that, like I would just be so uptight and so scared, and I don't think I would truly be able to enjoy myself. I also don't really like dirty places. Certain dirty places can make me cringe really bad and make me feel really uncomfortable. So just make sure wherever you're taking me, the place is clean, and I'll probably be cool with that. Yeah. What poor decision have I made in the last 24 hours? Even though this didn't happen 24 hours ago, I feel like I've been making great decisions. However, that situation that happened with this last visit has been not a good decision, I guess, on my part. I mean, see, that's the thing. I feel so guilty, yet I know I didn't do anything wrong. And this lady writes this email. She doesn't say anything about what she said that was inappropriate. She's just like ripping me like this. She don't like me, y'all. I don't know why. Like, it's so weird because I only think like it's weird how people don't like me. But then also I don't think it's weird anymore because it's like the type of people that don't like me are like haters that really just not really popping, like just certain people just really got that haterism in them real heavy, and you just feel that. And she's one of those ones that's just a hater, like, and I've seen her just look at me up and down, like one of those. And like I've been known to say you don't like me, so it's like I'm not even surprised that she's making me seem so problematic right now. But the fucked up part is that this is my child, that is an innocent baby who is so sweet. Like my son is such a nice boy, like he's one of the nicest kids, and it's like to have these mean ass bitches play with him in his heart like that. Like my son's been broken so many times with this whole situation with me that I don't even think he can feel the pain anymore, and I'm so concerned about my son because he's only getting older, you guys. But yeah, that was going back on that, but it's just so much that goes through my mind, you guys. Like every single day, this is always on my mind. There's not a day that don't go by that I don't think about this shit constantly and get heartbroken about it. But yeah, what would I trade a kidney for? My damn son, you guys. I'll trade anything for my son. Yeah, everything. This whole life, the pink parlay, I'll give everything I possibly have for my child. There's not anything in this world that I would rather have over my own son. Nothing. So, yeah. I've organized a protest of 5,000 people. What is it for? Damn, like, I feel like these questions are somehow lining up perfectly with what I've been talking about for some reason. Like, this is so weird. But, damn, like, even if I didn't want to talk about this situation, it was going to come out in this damn game, because this is literally, like, I literally would love to have a protest at that damn fucking court. Like, I don't even know how to go about doing something like that, but if I could, like, somehow, like, reach out to other people and we all just go up there with signs, like, just up at that bitch angry and like we need to speak to these judges now because we need these cases, like, whatever the fuck it is, like, resolved. Like, that's what I would do. And I think it would be really powerful. And I honestly don't think anything like that has ever been done. And, you know, they've been spending decades belittling us parents. Now, I'm not saying all of us parents was in there, was just great ass fucking parents. But there's a lot of cases in there that really, we may have made a little mistake or got caught up with some, you know, criminal activity or just made a mistake. Or, you know, it's hard when you're a young parent and you trying to figure shit out and you want to give your kid the world. So you end up maybe getting into some street hustles and shit like that, getting caught up. But, you know, it's fucked up how this system would do that and, you know, would make you seem like you're unfit for your child. And, you know, even through the experience, you know, I'm happy I was able to take the parenting classes because I know so much more about parenting than I did when I first had my child. But still, you know, like, I know so much now. I understand everything, and those parenting classes were great. And my grandmother, who has my son, never took no parenting class, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really think that that would be dope if I could do that one day. It'd definitely be a dream come true. What can be found in my bedroom that can't be found in the bedroom of anyone else in the room? So I guess in my bedroom I have like some interesting little sex toys. So I do have like some anal plugs that are pretty crazy, and I think they are very unique. But other than that, I don't think there's anything in my room that you will find that's just like crazy. Like, that would be like the craziest thing. Or like I might have like some pink Pusssykat pills or a honey packet or like some little sex shots or something, like a sexual thing somewhere in my bed area. So my side table or something like that probably gonna have some little freaky shit in there to get to get things razzled up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. What would I be most afraid of people digging up from my past? Honestly, I really feel that I don't have that much to dig up. Like, I'm so real. Like, I don't think there's much y'all can dig up. And that's what I always say. Because I don't know what's really going to come of this. I don't know if this show is just going to be like, I definitely got supporters and, you know, people who love me. And that's dope. Like, I love you guys for that. But I don't know if this is going to be super big. I don't know if this is just going to be my small audience. But nonetheless, I definitely love what I do. But I always think about, like, what if I do blow up and then like all this stuff's gonna come out about me, my OnlyFans, and maybe these sexual videos I've done with people. And I mean, that would be the worst thing that probably gets dug up. And if anything, I mean, I don't think I would feel bad. I wouldn't be happy about it, because I think just because of my son. If I didn't have a son, I really wouldn't give no fucks at all. But it would be worse than what it is now for sure. But yeah, like, there's not too many, like, even if you dig something up on me, like, if it's something sexually, I mean, it's, y'all know the deal. Like, I can tell y'all all that. So I'll tell y'all what I do. I'll tell y'all when I record something. So it's like, you can't dig up nothing on me. You just can't. I gotta go with one more card. What song would I embarrassingly dance to if nobody was looking? I would probably definitely be some type of Dominican song, because like that's a song that like not too many people, because I'm from LA, so not too many people over here know about Dominican music or just that whole culture. So I love the Dominican culture. I love a lot of the music too. It's definitely something you can shake your ass to. And so whenever I play like some Dominican music and I'm like by myself or ain't no one around, I'm listening to my little song, I'll definitely do like a little twerk, you know. And yeah, even I'll do it as a workout too. Like I'll put on some Dominican songs, like put on a Dominican playlist and just go ahead and just like dance around to it. And I think like it's just such a upbeat like music that like it just gets your body moving. So that's what I do like about their music a lot. But yeah. So thank you guys for just being understanding and letting me vent to y'all today about everything that's going on. I hope I did not disappoint you guys with not having the actual topic that I did have planned for you guys, but I promise I'm working on so many great and amazing topics. So yeah, I will be coming in next week with something that's lit for you guys. I already just feel better just getting that off of my mind, because like I felt like with us being right here, it's like, do I just continue on my life and act like everything's perfect and I'm just having sex? Like, no, I'm going through it, you guys. Like, I'm literally just trying to hold myself together, and I'm just so happy of all the opportunities that's coming my way and everything that I've been doing. Like, I'm literally living my dream right now and my fucking nightmare at the same time. But, you know, thank you guys for just like supporting me through it all, and I hope y'all enjoyed this realness. I'll catch y'all on the next parlay.